Hi, everybody. I am so glad to see you today. I just wanted to explain the reason why I've been kind of missing in action for a while, and that's because I had to take time out to revamp my life. I had been going through some issues that needed my full attention to, and so I took that time out. So now I am back and ready to go back at it. I want to thank you for your patience and being there for me. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. So, what I've done. Since I've been missing in action, I have decided to not only revamp my life, but also to revamp Armstrong Empowerment Coaching. And I am just looking so forward over the next few months to share things with you that I'm doing a little differently and hope you enjoy it. So I'm looking forward for all of you to give me some feedback and let me know if you like it, if you don't like it. I'm okay. I love critical feedback. So please feel free to share that with me. Before we go any further with what we're going to talk about today, I want to read a quote from Desmond Tutu, and it says, "I am what I am because of who we all are." In other words, I am who I am because of you and the circumstances and the challenges that you have encountered. I am who I am because of the circumstances and challenges that I have encountered. And what I realized that regardless of what those circumstances were, are those painful acts that we had to encounter, is that we all have a purpose, every single one of us. My purpose has to be working with women that maybe they feel like they're invisible, women that feel like they don't matter, women that feel like they're not good enough, but they have dreams, they have thoughts, they have desires, but they're afraid to execute them because they don't know how, or maybe they don't think anybody would take them seriously. Regardless of how you feel about yourself, those dreams are part of you. Those goals are part of you. And you deserve to present those dreams and those goals before other people. And so I'm learning that it's not necessarily that we don't have the qualifications to do certain things. We just might need to change our messaging a little bit differently in order for people to see who we are and want to be a part of who we are. And so that's one of the goals that I've been working on. But enough about me. What I'm here today for is because I want to talk to you about having purpose in your life. And there's so many ways that you can have purpose, but I'm only going to give you 3 tips for today. The first tip is I really want to encourage and invite you to start journaling. Journaling does not have to consist of a complete sentence. It does not have to consist of words being spelled correctly. You could just journal just words, which are thoughts that's in your head or mind, thoughts that you've been thinking about for a while. The reason why journaling is so important is because journaling is kind of like what I call a form of downloading. It's taking all that stuff that's inside of my head that I've been storing away for quite a while and putting it on a piece of paper so that I can reflect on it and look at it at a later date. And what that does is it frees your mind up to bring more stuff into your brain and for you to retain more. Another good thing about journaling is because you are the audience of one. And I like to invite you that after you do it, you can sit it to the side for a while and then come back and look at it, okay? But I want you to read out loud what you had written down. The reason why that is so important to do, because you're an audience of one and you deserve to hear what you wrote down. I'm not asking you to analyze it, just write it down. Just hear yourself say it out loud. Now, those of you that may enjoy writing, you might want to go a step further. You might want to write down what that meant to you to read it out loud to yourself. The second tip, create what I call a pro and con list. The reason why that's so important is because that's going to show you something about your likes, your dislikes. It may even show you something about yourself, what you're good at versus what you're not good at. So there's a variety of different types of pro and con lists that you can develop. One being is what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself. Secondly is what do you want to do versus what you don't want to do as far as goals, achieving goals. Thirdly, it could be something that's just saying, these are the things that I've been thinking a lot about, and these are the things that I really don't want to do. In other words, what's the benefit of doing something versus not having a benefit of doing it. I really believe that everything that we do in life has a benefit. I mean, everything. Even the negative stuff has a benefit to it, because a lot of times it gets us what do we want. If we're looking for attention, we got attention. If we're looking for somebody to say something bad for it to us, we got that as well. And so it's kind of like looking at your life and looking at what you really want and what you really believe in, and to see if those two things match up, or if they don't, then you'll know what to let go of and what to maintain and keep. The third thing I like to invite you to do is I like to invite you to start doing an inventory of yourself. And an inventory of yourself is just asking yourself the question, 3 questions. Who am I? Who am I being? And who do I want to be? I'll say it again. Who am I? Who am I being? And who am I wanting to be? Fill in the blanks. All of these exercises that I'm asking you to do does require writing. You know why? Because when you write things down, you're showing that you're investing in yourself. Other people cannot invest in you if you haven't done the hard work yourself first. Secondly, it allows you to be able to go back and look at it at a later date and see if there's anything that you might want to change or anything that you might want to add to it. The reason why these 3 tips are beneficial in helping you pursue your purpose in life is because it's showing you who you are, and it's showing others who you are. It's also setting some boundaries for yourself where you're showing other people, okay, these are the things I can accept. These are the things that I'm not going to accept. So I hope you have a delightful time in creating your purpose and creating things that you would love to do. And for those of you that are interested in meeting with me on a one-to-one coaching, please go to my website, Armstrong Empowerment Coaching, and you will find a calendar where you can book a session with me. All of my sessions are booked right now, pretty much, I think until June. So please go on there. I think I have a couple left in May, but the majority of them are in June. So go ahead and book a coaching session. First 15 minutes of discovery call is free. So thank you so much for being a part of Armstrong Empowerment Coaching. Have a wonderful day.